Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Cassandra and I create videos on productivity, self-love, and the occasional travel and living abroad vlog. In this video, I'm going to be setting up a new bullet journal for the second half of the year. Here's a little flip through of what the first half of 2024 looked like in my last bullet journal. I really like all of the themes that I created. I feel like they were a lot of fun and I really pushed myself creatively. For the second half of the year, I am switching over from my Dingbats bullet journal into the Rhodia Gold Book journal. It'll be my first time trying this brand, so I am excited to see how it goes. I really love the color of this journal and the gold accents. It's got a little pen or pencil holder and the bookmarks and an orange elastic to keep the book closed. I also love that the book is not hardcover, it is soft, so it is easier to carry around. First, we need to write my name. So on the name page, I like to keep it pretty simple. I just add my name, the year, and the location I'm living in at the moment. Next, we're going to add the grid page. This page isn't really pretty, cute, or aesthetic, but it is functional for me because once I set this page up, I don't need to count the dots, lines, or spaces every time I want to draw a spread or design. I can just flip to this page to find that information. Now, onto the cover page. I always add a cover page to new journals, and even if I'm starting a new year in the same journal, for example, last year I started a new journal for 2023 and then had 2024 in it, I always like to put the cover page because it helps me to differentiate and have a little marker of when one year starts and the other year ends. So for this cover page, we are going with a simple 2024. And I saw this design on Pinterest where it says hello again. I thought that was cute. And we are going to add a whole bunch of, I don't know what they are, but I guess you could call them like little confetti streamers. So we're adding a whole bunch of confetti streamers in various colors. And I thought it was fun because it is playful, it is vibrant, it is funky, and it's really not taking itself too seriously, and that's kind of the vibe that I want for the remainder of 2024. I don't want to take myself too seriously. I just want to have fun, and not like I don't want to, take care of my responsibilities, but I want to have fun and just be Delulu for the Salulu to achieve all of the goals and dreams I have for myself and my life. Drawing this was really fun because I got to just kind of color random things, and I really love organized chaos. So this entire cover page and spread to me is pretty much organized chaos, and that is totally my vibe. And next we are going to add little brown dots to fill in the spaces, and there we go. We've got the cover page all done, so now on to the future log. This is one of my favorite spreads. If you've been around for a while, part of my channel, and you've watched my other Plan With Me videos, you'll know that I might have an obsession with calendars. It could be the control freak in me or the type A person, but that will be another video to explore later. So I love drawing future logs and then adding in all the important dates for the remainder of the year. I honestly find it so satisfying. The only thing that I think is kind of annoying when you have to do this for your own bullet journal is you gotta just sit there and draw out all the calendars. So I like to take breaks in between because sometimes your hand is really just cramping writing it all down. I think the worst thing that happened to me was one time I drew out like 6 months and they were wrong. Like I wrote the dates wrong and I had already written it in pen. That was a very sad moment. So we are sticking with the same theme with the cover page and adding these little, I don't know what they're called. I imagine them to be like little paper confetti strips. So we're gonna add them as the background for each of the months in random colors. I just picked like a random assortment of markers that I have and kind of tried to mix it up so that colors don't repeat. And then once I draw that, we are going to write the names of each month in their corresponding areas. Finally, we are adding in 4 extra spreads before setting up my monthly spreads. First, for these spreads, I am adding in my 2 words of the year, begin and trust. I'm using these pages for just pure decoration and getting creative, so I'm just writing in the words for now, and maybe I will fill them in with some stickers or doodles later on. I just wanted to use it as kind of like blank space to let my mind kind of play. I like to have reminders of my words of the year front and center so I can return to them every time I feel like I am getting distracted or I am getting off course or not imposter syndrome, but shiny object syndrome comes knocking on my door, which it comes often. So having these in the beginning is just like a nice way to look back and to ground myself in the 2 words that I chose. The last spread that I'm going to add before my monthly spreads is a goals check-in section. Since I have a few goals that are front and center for me for the second half of the year, I want to check in with them consistently and have the satisfying feeling of crossing them off my list by the end of the year. So check back in December for my final flip through of my bullet journal to see if I reached all of my goals. Honestly, this will be a surprise for me too, but we are manifesting that I accomplished all of them and can celebrate that milestone moment with you all. So I drew out a bucket list, and then on this page, I am drawing out 6 boxes. So these are going to be more like the categories of my goals, and I left some of them blank so I can kind of like doodle or stickers, whatever it is that I'm feeling, and then the other ones have lines. And some of the other things that I'm adding to just make this goals page more fun and less like so serious is adding in some washi tape. These are some really cute mushroom washi tapes that I got from a small business owner. And then I'm also adding in just like random doodles of flowers. I feel like I'm always doodling flowers or something like that. And then later I'm going to add a few junk journal type aspects to make the page pop out more and just more fun, so then when I am reviewing my goals, it doesn't feel like such a chore or like boring. I actually get to have fun and it brings me joy. Alright, y'all, that's my mid-year bullet journal setup. Let's organize this space a little bit and do a final flip through together. For me, I feel like the second half of the year is all about being disciplined and really going towards my goals. I basically have 3 main goals I'd like to focus on for the rest of the year, which are getting my Spanish driver's license, passing my C2 Spanish exam, reaching 12K subscribers on YouTube, and okay, here's an extra one. I want to have a sizable amount saved for a down payment on my first home. So I would love to know, how is this year going for you? What do you have planned for the second half of the year? What are some of your big goals? Let me know in the comments, and if you watched until the end, comment below with a sunflower to share the good vibes. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more productivity, self-love, and the occasional travel and living abroad vlogs. I will see y'all next time. Ciao!